Hey everybody, this is Alan.
I'm Damon.
And I'm Mark.
Today's class is about 60 minutes of long, deep holds. We're going to work on hamstrings, hips, and twists.
This class is great for beginners and for those of you who just want to get your muscles lengthened.
Enjoy. In this video, you're going to have a tag team version of a class with Mark, Alan, and I. We'll be handing it off to each other throughout the class. For this class, what you will need is a bolster or some cushions, a couple of blocks if you have them, and maybe a strap. If you do not have a strap, we will give modifications and variations and things that you can use as the class goes on. So I'll give you a few minutes to get everything set up while these two get into child's pose. In your child's pose, bring your knees wide, let your toes touch, and reach your hands to the top of your mat. We're going to hold child's pose for a little bit, so settle in and relax. Allow yourself to just be on your mat. Let your chest sink toward the floor. Let your thoughts kind of center around your practice. Reach your hands as far to the top of your mat as you can. And spread your fingers out really wide. Really open your hands up. Let your tailbone sink towards your heels. And become aware of every part of your body that is in contact with your mat. Feel the floor underneath you. Every part of you is touching the floor. Start your breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Allowing your lungs to fill completely and to empty completely. Breathe. Begin walking your hands off to the right side of your mat. Go as far as you can. Take them as far off your mat as you need to. Working to settle or to stretch your left side body. Keep walking your left hand as far as you can and bring your right hand in towards you. And as you do, I want you to press it into the floor and kind of push your weight back into your left hip. Now hold this. If you feel it loosening up a little bit, maybe walk your left hand a little further. Keep your chest kind of sinking toward the floor. Left hip pressing in, down. Keep your breath nice and strong. Full inhales and long exhales. Begin walking your hands back to the center and off to the left side of your mat. Go as far as you can. Get a good stretch through your right side. Keep walking with your right hand and bring your left hand in towards you. Press it into the floor and send your weight back down into your right hip. Every exhale, try to sink a little bit closer to your mat. If you feel a little bit of looseness, kind of things releasing, keep walking with your right hand. Get a little more of a stretch in there. And then begin walking your hands back to the center of your mat, straight ahead. Spread your fingers out, press your hands into the floor, and push your tailbone towards your heels. Take a deep breath in and fill your lungs up. Let your chest sink towards your mat. On your next inhale, come into a tabletop pose. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. And I want you to take like a minute to just do a bunch of cat and cow poses to help loosen up your back. As you can see, Mark is kind of doing a little side-to-side twist. Whatever you need to do to help get some looseness through your spine, into your neck and tailbone. tilting, everything you need to just kind of bring some looseness into your back. Be organic. Whatever feels good, do it. Keep your breath strong, full inhales, long exhales. On your next cat pose, I want you to hold your cat pose. Lift your shoulders up, tuck your chin towards your chest, and then shift your body weight forward so that your shoulders come over your wrists, and then send your body backward so that your tailbone comes closer to your heels. As you inhale, come back up, shoulders over your wrists, or even slightly past, and then tailbone towards your heels. Continue doing this. Keep doing this for about a minute or so. Keep your shoulders lifted, chin tucked towards your chest, full breaths. If you have your toes curled under, maybe take the tops of your feet to the floor. Add a little bit of stretch to the tops of your feet. So when you take your tailbone back, you might get a little bit deeper in your toes. When you come back up to cat pose, hold your cat pose. Do one more set of cow pose and cat pose. And then downward facing dog. As you make your way to downward facing dog, spread your fingers out wide. Make a nice, strong, firm foundation in both your hands and your feet. Walk your dog. Bend the leg, straighten the leg. Shift your weight from foot to foot. Allow your shoulders to open toward your mat. Any moving, twisting, whatever your body needs, give it that motion. Raise your right foot up to the ceiling. Press your heel away from you. Keep lifting it up and send your chest down and back towards your left foot. Raise your foot a little higher. And then bring your right foot back to your mat. Raise your left foot. Keep pressing your heel as high as you can toward your ceiling. And send your chest back to your right foot. Deep breath in, and bring your toes back to your mat. Walk your feet to your hands and come into a ragdoll pose. Make this kind of an active pose. Once you've gotten yourself into a nice loose pose, your belly is laying against your thighs, I want you to kind of straighten one leg, bend the other knee, walk your ragdoll. If you need blocks, bring your hands to blocks. So take your fingertips to the floor. Those of you who can bring your palms to the floor, keep your palms flat if you can. Walk your ragdoll. Shifting weight to one foot, then the other foot. We're going to combine the walking of your ragdoll with the walking halfway lift. So bring your hands to your shins or to the blocks, flatten your back, and then walk your halfway lift. Shift from one foot to the other. Bending one knee, straightening the other. smooth movements.
Okay, stop right there because I'm going to cut it. Now what I want you to do me a favor, clap your hand. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to have us walk, and then we're going to have us bow
Okay.
and halfway.
Okay. On your next exhale, I want you to take a bow, come into your forward fold. Keep walking your legs. And as you inhale, come back into your halfway lift. Nice and slow, walking your legs. Exhale, bow. And inhale, slowly back up. I'm going to do this a few more times. Exhale, forward fold, keep your legs moving. Try to bring your chest to your thighs. And slowly back up. Take your time. There's no rush. Forward fold. Try to bring your chest back to your thighs. One more, halfway lift. And forward fold. Bring your legs to a nice still spot and slowly rise up to mountain pose. Take your hands overhead, lift up, tuck your tailbone, little fingers turn in toward each other, and then bring your hands to your sides. Look down at your feet. Set your right foot forward so your left big toe is even with the middle of your right arch. With your legs slightly bent but not locked, or straight but not locked, come into a forward fold. Take your fingertips to the floor again. If you need a block, take your fingertips to a block. Take your palms to the floor if you can. From here, I want you to shift your weight forward into the balls of your feet. You're not coming up on your tiptoes, just to the balls of your feet. And then make circles with yourself. Shift forward and around. Rolling circles. The heels to the balls of your feet. If your knees are bent a lot, maybe keep trying to stretch or straighten them up a little. Try to bring your tailbone up. Maybe shift the direction of your circles. Go the opposite direction. Try not to dig your toes into the mat. Keep them light. Go ahead and stop making the circles on this side. You're going to find yourself setting your weight back to your heels, rise back up, hands overhead, mountain pose, and lift up. And bring your hands by your sides. Step your right foot half the distance of your left foot back. So your right big toe lines up in the middle of your left arch, about an inch or so apart. Forward fold. Fingertips to the floor or to blocks. Shift your weight from your heels back to the balls of your feet. Again, don't come to your tiptoes, just to the balls of your feet. And start creating your circles. You can bring your palms to the floor, palms to the blocks. Do that. Circles, slow. Be in the sensation of what is happening in your legs. Make wider circles if it feels good. Smaller circles if that's what you need. switch directions, go the opposite direction of your circle. Then stop in the circles and slowly rise back up to mountain pose. Hands overhead, set your feet correct, lift up, and bring your hands by your side. Cross your right foot across your left foot and come back into a forward fold. Fingertips to the floor or to a block. If you can bring your palms to the floor, bring your palms to the floor. Try to keep your legs as straight as you can, maybe a slight bend just so they don't block. Shift your weight forward, and again, create those circles. The weight from your heels to the balls of your feet, and then go the opposite direction as well. Go ahead and stop making your circles, set your feet correct, and rise back up. Hands overhead, mountain pose, lift, and bring your hands to your side, set your left foot across your right foot. Forward fold. Shift your weight forward into the balls of your feet, and create the circles again. Can you bring both feet completely flat to the floor while you're doing this? Something to work for. Sometimes it might be up on its edge. Try to bring them flat. Shift your weight forward to make those circles. If your knees are really bent, maybe straighten them up a little bit as they loosen up. And go in the opposite direction with your circles. And then pause in your circles, set your feet correct, and rise up to mountain pose. Hands overhead, lift up, reach the ceiling, tuck your pelvis as you lift, and bring your hands to your sides.
For mountain pose feet, make sure they're parallel. Reach up, create mountain, hands overhead, and take a forward fold. Bend through your knees as much as you need to, chest and belly toward your thighs. Roll back up with your inhale, all the way back to mountain. And forward fold with the exhale. Nice and slow with your breath. Breathe in, roll up, mountain pose. And forward fold with the exhale. Halfway lift with your inhale. Forward fold with the exhale. Mountain, roll up, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out, nice and slow. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain, roll up. Big breath in. Maybe extend a little higher this time. Reach, forward fold with your exhale. Halfway lift, accentuated, flat back. Forward fold with the exhale. Mountain, roll back up. Again, more extension. Reach, forward fold with the exhale. Halfway lift, pause. Keep breathing here, but pause with your halfway lift. I want you to take your hands to your upper thighs, upper thigh bones. I want you to create a little more extension forward through the crown of your head. Push back against your thigh bones to get length through your spine. Press a bit more for straighter legs. They don't have to be perfectly straight. Try to get lift through the hips and extension through the crown of your head. And on your next exhale, take a forward fold. Roll back up to mountain. One more forward fold. Big breath in, back up to mountain. Hands overhead. And bring your hands to your sides. Nice. Step your left foot back. Come into warrior one. Right foot forward, 12 o'clock, toes pointing forward. Your back foot about 45 degrees or so. You want nice solid feet, nice solid foundation. Hands to hips. And this is the way we're going to create this pose. Pay attention to your back leg, back foot. Push into it a bit. Push into your left leg. Outer edge of your left foot. Press into that edge. Shoulders up and back. Now take your left hand to your right hip. Create a twist. Tuck your right hand in behind the small of your back or to your left hip or right hip. Take it to where it's comfortable. But what you want to get out of this, hopefully, is stretch on the outside of the left thigh and left hip. So you want to push back into your left leg to achieve that. So create pressure back into the left leg, left foot. Keep breathing, nice and deep. Release back to front. And step to the top. Step your right foot back. Warrior one this side. Foundation first. Left foot to 12 o'clock. Right foot in a powerful and strong angle. You want to be able to press into it and feel strong in your right leg. Press back into it, shoulders up and back. And create your twist. Right hand to the left hip or thigh. Bring tension into your right leg. Are you pressing back into your right leg? If not, do it. You're looking for that sensation of stretch on the outside of the right hip, through your hip flexors, back and down through your right leg. Feel that stretch. Release back to front. Step to the top. Feet parallel, hip width apart. Reach up, breathe in, mountain pose. And forward fold. Halfway lift. And fold. Roll back to mountain. Release hands to your sides. And step your left foot back. Warrior one. We're going to create that twist one more time, both sides. Right foot forward, 12 o'clock, left foot powerful. Shoulders up and back, create a twist. Push back into your left foot. I like to tell my students that on a scale of 1 to 10, you want to bring on your scale, somewhere around a 7 into this pose, a 7 or an You want to create enough pressure back into the left leg to get the stretch. But you want just enough that you can hold the stretch. You don't want to wear it out too quick. You want to be able to hold it with the intensity, but not too much intensity. Release the front, step to the top, right foot, step back, warrior one. Build from the feet up, foundation, shoulders up and back, create your twist. Energy down and back through your right leg. Push into the outer edge of your right foot. Release to front. Step to the top. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Reach up, breathe in, mountain pose. And forward fold with the exhale. Halfway lift. And fold. Once more, mountain, all the way up. Big reach, up. And hands to your side. You're going to edit there, okay? I want you to edit at that point. You fade back into me. Okay.
Your shirt's inside.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's okay though.
It's fine. The tag's in the back.
Yeah.
It's like my in the back.
Yeah, it's
I was
okay.
like, oh,
Oh, wait.
it's just something like that. It is.
It's
If anybody will catch it.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Okay.
oh wait, it looks like it's just a logo.
Yeah, it looks to me
Yeah.
like the blue.
Yeah, it's really funny. Really funny.
You're gonna use that?
Yeah, because it actually.
Yeah, stop to look at us. We saw you make your body, we don't see you.
No, it looked like you went on by
Okay.
to me. Okay, I'm just trying to decide where to go with this so it's still hippie and twisted.
The Germans, right?
Well, no, Mark didn't want to do more hamstrings.
I mean, he can.
Don't have to.
Yes.
Crescents,
I thought you were doing this.
low crescents, no.
No, I'll bring those into it.
So back to my other.
Okay, here we go. Check your feet, make sure they're parallel. Bow hip width apart. Low belly, pull it in. And sink into chair pose with hands to hips. We're going to take this into a couple of twists each side. But what I want you to do with this is focus on keeping your knees in the same plane. So don't let one knee jump out ahead of the other as you create your twist. Focus on keeping the knees even, because that's going to increase the twist and the stretch that happens on the outside of the hips. So I want you to take modified twist sets. Left palm to the outside of your right thigh. Tuck your right hand in behind your back. Again, attentive to keeping your knees in one line. As you create your twist, press down through both feet. Solid grounding through both feet. And twist against that hip. So you're creating a stretch on the outside of the right hip. Release. Come into a forward fold. Allow the hips, the legs to relax there. Come back into chair with hands to hips. Strong, solid feet. Knees in a line. Create your opposite twist. Right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Press down strong through your foundation. That's your feet and your legs. Allow that twist to stretch. Release and go forward fold. Again, relax. Allow your legs, your hips to relax. into chair, hands to hips. Create a twist, left palm, right thigh. Release. From your forward fold. And your last chair. Come back into it, hands to hips. Right hand to the left thigh. And be mindful again. Strong down through your legs, down into your feet. And I think if you allow your feet and your legs to relax just a bit, feel what happens with that. And then create that strength again down into your feet and legs as you twist. Look at the difference there. Look at the difference in the sensation of twist that you get in the hip. Release, forward fold. Relax it out. Kind of walk that out for a moment. From your forward fold, I want you to step your left foot back, take your left knee to the floor. You're going to come into a low lunge. Working the front side of your left thigh, your left hip. So ease into this at your own pace. Start higher. If the hip feels loose enough, if the muscle feels stretched out enough, and bring the hip a little closer to the floor. Bring your attention and your awareness into the hips, into what you're feeling right now in this stretch. And what I want you to feel for is where the stretch is happening for you. If the sensation tends to be more in the left hip, the front side of that, be aware of that. And also, you might notice Damon opens the right knee slightly, a little more than Mark does in this pose. And there's not necessarily a right or a wrong to this, but Damon's getting a little more stretch in the inner thigh with that right knee out to the right. And with Mark, the intensity tends to be staying in that left hip, on the left hip flexor. So it's not necessarily a right or a wrong in the pose, it's what you want to get out of the pose. Begin to release this, ease back and out of this, and step your left foot to the top. Switch feet. You're just going to take the right foot back, left foot forward. Start somewhat high in the pose. Allow your body to adapt. Work your right hip a little lower. Your quads and your hip flexors begin to stretch on that right side. You're going to know where you want to take it. You want to take it a little lower. Do you want more work in the right side? And keep the left knee more straight forward, right leg straight back. Or you need a little more on the inner hip, inner adductors. Then allow that left knee to flare out just a bit to the left. side. As you ease out of the pose, step your right foot to the top. Come to a standing pose, arms along the side. Walk that out. Hands overhead with an inhale. Forward fold. Walk the forward fold for a few seconds, bend each knee, straight leg, bend leg, alternator. Roll up to mountain with an inhale. Forward fold with the exhale. Mountain pose, roll up. Exhale, hands to side. So, Damon started the class today focusing primarily on hamstrings. And my section of class tended to focus a bit more on hips, hip flexors, and twists. So what I want to do for this last section with me is bring a little bit of both into the pose. So I'm going to have you come into a variation pyramid. So from your mountain pose, step your left foot back, comfortable step, and leave a little bit of space left to right. Not like you're walking a tightrope, get a little bit of left to right space as well as the space forward and back. All right? Have a block handy, or as Mark will demonstrate, modification will be to create first the forward fold, get extension through the crown of your head. You want to reach with your torso. So as you begin to fold forward at the hip crease, pause, work that hamstring, work your calf. And then where we're taking this is the twist. So with the extension through your torso, left hand toward the right leg or block. So as you can see with Mark, he takes the twist with his left hand about his knee, sort of mid-leg level and reach. There's extension through his torso, crown of his head, a straight line back to his tailbone. So he's got that extension as he twists. And the twist, hopefully, where he's feeling the stretch, is on the outside of the right thigh, back side around the piriformis and glutes. Damon in his twist, he's taking the left hand to a block. In this case, the block is to the inside of his right foot. Now, before you come up, I want you to release the twist first, then rise. Nice. Switch feet, left foot forward, right foot back. Again, comfortable step, space left to right. Position your block if you're using that block. Create a forward fold at the hip crease first, right where the thigh bone hits the pelvis. Fold at that crease. Extension through the crown of your head. So that's, you want to feel that extension. You want to feel the reach of your torso out and forward. Then begin to create your twist. Right palm to the left leg, or right palm to a block. Now, another modification out there, we haven't talked about it today, but in this pose, you could use a chair. You can keep the chair to the front, use it as support as you twist. Bring your attention into your left leg, your left hip. Are you getting stretched there? If you're not, shift your weight slightly more into the right leg. Push against the twist down and through your left leg. Release the twist first. And rise. And step to the top.
So you had Damon lead us in hamstrings and Alan bring us into twists and front of the hips. I'm going to work on lateral bending and the back of the hips and recap everything to finish up this class. We'll start with that standing lateral bend. So both of Alan and Damon are in standing Tadasana. Extend your left arm up to the ceiling, keep your right arm by the side. This is a simple standing half moon. Push your left hip to the left and extend your left arm to your right. Again, this class is about long, deep holds. Draw your belly in, and because we are holding in a standing, keep your foundation firm. Anchor the four corners of your feet. And begin to lift and extend through the left side of your body, your obliques. Bring more power to your upper arm and reach further to your right. Take a full, rich, deep breath in. Accentuate the pose one last time. Come on up. Release, settle in. Part of long, deep holds is to long, deep holding rests, to adjust. Raise your right arm high to the ceiling. When you're ready, create your lateral bend. Ground your feet. That's so important to bring power and to suck up all the energy. Draw your thighs in together. Pull your belly in. And again, lift through the right side of your body. Lift that up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Even push it up towards the ceiling, up to the sky. And extend. Long, deep holds. 2 more breaths. Breathe in and out. This is where you accentuate. Breathe in, full expression, and come on up. Take your knuckles, make a fist, and press them behind your low back, your pelvic rim. I like calling this standing camel. It could also be, like some people say, it's a standing back bend. Root your feet. Take your hip points up towards your chest. Lift your sternum up to the ceiling. And find a back bend that's appropriate for you. Because this is a long, deep hold, I'm going to encourage you not to go full out. Rather, to breathe, to be calm, and to experience the front half of your body express and open, where you can hold it for 3 more breaths, not overly worked, not overly stressed. And Damon's face is calm. There's a calmness. This is your last one. Breathe in and slowly come up. Exhale. Let's revisit walking ragdoll pose. Take your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale. Full bow forward. Place your hands to the floor or back to your blocks. Walk your ragdoll pose. You've done about 40 minutes of work. How does this walking forward bend now feel than when Damon instructed it? Let's do 3 walking halfway lifts. Keep pedaling as you inhale and you exhale. I like this because there's lots of movement going on, right? Inhale, halfway, you're walking it, and then you fold. Begin to straighten the knees in those. Yeah, it gets bigger. Last halfway. Walk it. Waka, waka, waka. And forward fold. Was that Gonzo? Waka, waka, waka. Rolf? The Muppets. Take your hands. Fozzie Bear. Take your hands to the floor and bear crawl your feet back to downward facing dog. All right, come to child's pose. If you're able to go into embryo, choose embryo. If that is restricting, like if you can't come into embryo because your chest or your belly gets in the way, come into the wide-legged version. Breathe. Long, deep holds. And part of long, deep holds as well is to let go. Relax through your jaws, relax your eyes. Maybe almost like this sense of falling asleep. Allow and make your shoulders. This is completely different. We talk about integrating your shoulders. This pose involves actually a rounding, so you are going to get the natural inward curve of your shoulders, and that's okay. You get the upper back stretch. Take another deep breath in. And exhale it out. Tabletop posture. Downward facing dog. We're going to work on those outer hips. You have the option of doing half pigeon on your right or eye of the needle. And I'm going to have Damon and Alan choose which one they're going to do which one.
I would normally do half pigeon, but I could do eye of the needle.
Okay. Alan is going to come onto his back and do eye of the needle. Okay. Half pigeon, eye of the needle. They work the same thing. All right. Same muscle groups, outer hips. Breathe and focus. That's all. That's one thing you can do in these long, deep holds. In those of you who chose half pigeon, square your hip, draw your left hip forward, take your right hip back, and allow your hips to get heavy. If you went the route of eye of the needle, feel the hug nature of the posture and begin to draw your left knee into your chest. Bring a slight lengthening through your cervical spine to your neck bones. Bring your chin towards your chest slightly and breathe. These classes, these postures for me, these long deep holds, are refreshing now that I'm working out harder and sitting a lot more. I find myself sitting in these postures that release the low back and hips. They're now becoming like meatloaf and mashed potatoes and green beans. To me, it's comfort. It's becoming comfort. And at any time during this YouTube video, if you want to stay in it longer, pause and be with it for a while. I'm going to have these two begin to change. Opposite side, half pigeon, or opposite side, eye of the needle. With long deep holds, there's an attention to presence, an attention to being with the sensation right when it's happening. Like that is physically what's happening. And if you find that your mind starts to wander away from physical sensation, I'm going to ask that you come back to it. Make this more of a meditation practice. Since they have to hold this for a longer periods of time. Keep using your breath to guide you. And this is the time where you can release your core. As far as, it doesn't have to be overly engaged. You could keep it relaxed. Bring a sense of heaviness to your hips, those of you who are in half pigeon. The opposite spectrum I find when I create half eye of the needle is I do have to work a little bit more. I have to, it's almost like the weight right now is your right arm. That's the one that's pulling you. But it's not even like you're trying, like it just happens naturally. Take 2 more breaths, breathe in, and exhale out. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Good. Release. Come into downward facing dog, just to get that neutrality, even with that. Those of you who layer rock and roll and come into a downward facing dog. We're going to begin to start ending our class coming back to hamstrings. Find your way onto your back and grab your strap. For those of you who don't have a strap, don't worry, I have a modification for you. This is what we're going to do. Bend both of your knees and point your kneecaps up to your ceiling. Grab a hold of your strap and kick your right leg up to the ceiling. Those of you with the strap, wrap it around your right foot. Okay, let's do this. So if you don't have a strap, Alan's going to demonstrate. It is simply take your hands behind your thighs. Mm-hmm. There is action. There is action. Lift your right heel up to the ceiling and point your toes towards your face. Deep holds. And then again, it's up to you on how much you want to pull. I'm going to time in each posture in about a minute, for a minute apiece. Like I'm watching Alan and he's beginning to create effort. And with the effort, after that effort, then there's a sense of ease when he comes back into it. So Sthira Sudha, Asanam, effort and ease. Open your left kneecap, keep it on the floor. Your left leg is going to come into half butterfly. And open your right leg out. So it's as if you're making a check mark. Those of you without a strap, you may, if this is too difficult to just hover in space, come into reclined butterfly. Does that make sense, right? So you could rebend your knee. A lot of this is working on the inner adductor. Keep your left hand. There's Alan. So for those of you who don't have a strap, bring it to Cobblers Pose, and your feet, actually in this version, your heels are going to be a little further away to get this almost like this same sensation. I think also too, what you could also do, Alan, is in this shape, extend your leg out to the side out, right there, yeah, just right there, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same thing, because that's intense. Or follow it in the line of where you were in Cobblers Pose. Yeah. Okay. Come on up. Hug your right knee to your chest. Extend your left leg out this time. Let's do the opposite side. Bend your right knee, take your right foot to the floor, extend your leg out. Create that effort again. With Damon, it is for those of you with your legs up, do a kick, do a pronounced heel kick. Bring awareness to any tightness in your left hamstring. And again, this is a recap of what Damon taught us with those hamstrings, all those walking, halfway lifts and walking ragdoll pose. Half butterfly right, open your leg to the left. Or any modifications. So breathe into the tone or the sensation in your inner thighs. Let's come back. Extend your right leg, hug your left knee into your torso. Hug your right knee with your left knee. Come into happy baby. Happy baby. Allow your hands to get heavy. Allow your elbows. And it's almost like when I do this posture, my elbows feel heavy. All right, release. Bring your feet to the floor. Supine twist. Let's start with an extended right leg. Send your right leg outstretched in front. Bend your left knee, it's bent, and twist to your right. For those of you who want a quad stretch, you could go into cattail. Damon's going to demonstrate cattail. So with cattail, you bend your bottom leg. That's your right leg. You grab a hold of your right top foot with your left hand. Let's change. Cattail or supine twist. And in this twist, we're revisiting what Alan had gone through with his twists and hip flexors. release your twist, and find your way into final rest. As always, like I said, if you want to take a longer Shavasana, do so. I'm going to have Alan and Damon in a minute final rest. Take as long as you want. You could even set music. You could turn on your Spotify or iTunes, pick something that's going to allow you to rest. Or you could be here for the next minute with us. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Wake your fingers and liven your toes and your ankles and your wrists. Make your way into a seat. So the three of us acknowledge you for tuning in and allowing us to do this class for you on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, do that so you can get updates on latest techniques, on yoga poses. Alan does meditation and more classes just like this. So before we end, bring your hands in front of your heart. Close your eyes. From myself, from Damon and Alan, a big, sincere